having fun before the show, and we've been live on Facebook for a while. Everybody likes to kind of see that stuff. So if you want to check it out, go to Networking Arizona Radio Show right on Facebook and check me out.
And
what if I got listening in my ear there?
Wow,
with
that's the coronavirus coming.
Oh no!
It is the coronavirus coming. This is Doc from Hypnotic1. You know, the guy that helps you become successful in each and every area of your life. Yes, listen to it. Just like when Jaws scared us all. I hope everybody's being a little bit more scared about this because it's actually happening. Nobody's getting away from it. You might get away from the death, but the thing is we all know somebody got sick from it. We might have even had it ourselves. Because the thing is a lot of the people got it, got rid of it, and now they're almost immune to it. The thing we have to do, there is no cure for it except in your own body's immune system. And this is what I really, really get people to start thinking about, is getting their immune system stronger and stronger. So you're going to touch it sooner or later. You're going to breathe it in sooner or later. Just like the flu, just like the cold, just like SARS and MERS and everything else. The thing is, we got to build our immune system. That means getting rid of our cigarettes. That means getting rid of the obesity, getting rid of that sugar, getting rid of the drugs, getting rid of the stress, having our body recuperate at night through good sleep. And that's what we do at Hypnotic1. So give us a call at 602-547-0446 and set up an appointment to come in and see what we can do. And I'll tell you what, I will give you free mask, I'll give you free gloves, and even a free roll of toilet paper. But I see they've got that back out now, so hey. But the thing is, all seriousness, come in and see us and see what hypnosis really is. If you naturally love to eat right and exercise properly, you're probably already in good shape. But it's those people that don't like to exercise, that don't like to eat right, they like to snack all the time. Those are the people I want to see, because all of a sudden you want to eat right. It's not going against your will. It's not having willpower. It's all of a sudden being in control of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions instead of being controlled by life and life's events.
Doc, you have been doing this for over 30 years. I think you bring up a good point, though. You know, a lot of people that you say that already eat healthy. But again, this is not just about that. These are things that, I don't care how healthy you are, I'm going to say this right now, that there are a lot of people out there that have underlying issues, things that aren't letting you sleep at night, things that you might be addicted to. It could be cigarettes, it could be food, it could be a lot of different things. But Doc, explain to them what makes you so different than anyone out there.
We look at your problem and your situation and build the program around you, because there's no two people that smoke that have the same problem. Because smoking really is just a symptom. It's not the problem. And same way with your overweight, same thing with your sicknesses, and same thing with depression. I had a person ask me the other day on the phone, she says, I heard you on the radio and you said you could get rid of depression. I never heard of that. She was a nurse, and I'm thinking, wow. I says, depression's self-induced. We are doing it to ourselves, and that means we are the problem, and that means we are the solution. So the thing is, you don't know what you don't know. Most people have been trained in medicine and putting things off and just waiting to see. The time for that's done. This virus now out there is so bad and so strong, and it's not done with, and we don't know if it's going to come back, and it may. So the thing is, we got to be prepared for it. And we just got done with the flu season, and we're really into this COVID-19. And the thing is, we got to take care of ourselves, because if you don't take care of yourself, there's no medicine out there that's going to get rid of it.
Well, it's all about taking control of yourself. And we're talking, of course, yes, you need to be eating right. And hypnosis is not just for people who are overweight. It's not just for people who are addicted to cigarettes or drugs. There are so many things that it is helpful for besides that.
That's right. Everybody knows somebody's successful. Why are they successful and you're not? And don't make out all the excuses. He was luckier, they was luckier, they had the right thing. They made the right choices at the right time. And it's never too late to start making the healthy choices. And I don't mean just for the for your weight or the cigarettes or anything. How about for having fun, pleasure, and excitement every day of your life? Instead of sitting on the couch watching television, watching somebody else's life go by, and when you're doing that, you're working on their goals and not on yours. What's your goal? Write them down. Write a goal down you'd like to achieve. If you knew you wouldn't fail, what would you want to do and when would you want to do it?
Doc, you have a 98% success rate, and you give people an hour consultation for free.
That's right. We do have a high percentage of success because we go and find the underlying problem and instead of just working with symptoms. That's what doctors do, and they do it very well, but we go find the underlying reason of why that person's depressed, why that they think they have to drink so much. It's not drinking's bad if you're talking about alcohol. It's not that it's bad, and maybe you just took it too far, and we can get you back to 1 or 2, or maybe 4 or 5 a week. So the thing is you don't have to throw away that if you do it responsibly. But let's use some self-discipline, and all of a sudden we change our programming. Because that thing's sitting on your shoulders, that's your electrochemical organic computer. Just like the computer on your desk gets a virus in it, well, you've got a virus in yours, or it hasn't been programmed properly, and we're going to program it properly for you.
The number to call them is 602-547-0446.
Health, wealth, and happiness, that's what everybody's really looking for. They're looking to enjoy life, but how many people are really enjoying it? Right now I take and deliver water to a lot of my older clients, and I take and deliver food and the mask and everything else, and I don't need a pat on the back. This is what neighbors do, and that's what your friends do, and that's what we do is we all got to pull together. And it used to be that when I'd see people overseas having the mask on in the airports, I'm thinking, wow, that's kind of silly, that's not going to prevent it. But really the person with a mask on is preventing anyone else from catching anything that they have. So now I totally look at it different. I look at the people that's going through the shopping center without a mask. They don't care about everybody else. Mm-hmm. So the thing is have some gloves, have a mask, and don't forget that your pet, you can give this stuff to your pet too, and it can give it to other people. So beware of what you do. We need to start looking at ourselves.
Well, we really do need to start looking at ourselves. This whole thing has made everybody a little different. We have a couple minutes. Go ahead.
And that might be the good thing about this, and I hate to say it, but good things come from bad things. So the thing is if we start to look at our lifestyle, we start to look at things and what is really important in our life. Is it that new car, or is it the friends you have and the family you have and the health you have? Our health is the most important thing that we have in life, and that's usually the first thing that we kind of give up.
And it all starts with our body and taking care of it and taking control of our own lives.
It really starts with your mind, because your mind is going to control your body. Your body does not control your mind. So the thing is we need to take control of that mind and give it in a direction that we're going to be healthy.
Now, the phone number to call him is 602-547-0446. He has a 90% success rate. He's been doing this for over 30 years, all over the world, actually. And he gives you a free 60-minute consultation that comes along with that CD that everyone loves, MP3, whatever it is that you need. You can use it right for your own self just to help you go to sleep. You're going to learn how to take care of your own self. It's not about needing him forever, and he won't let you fail. These are a customized program to meet your needs.
How can you fail when you're taking like an open book test? The thing is I show you how to overcome every one of your obstacles. If you don't like to exercise, we just reprogram your mind so that all of a sudden you just enjoy it and you have fun doing it.
And there's almost anything that he can help you with. We've got our line. You can call him directly. Right now we're going to go to a break. When we come back, that number is 602-547-0446. Call him, leave a message, whether it's you or someone that you know. Don't forget, our kids are all hurting, and they need to change their thoughts too. Again, 602-547-0446. You chicked me on that, but I loved it. I'm going to let you play with it. I'm going to let you run, okay?
Okay. I'm so shy and
I know you're not,
introverted.
I know. It's been tough. I've had to pull teeth just to get.
I know it. It just.
make that. I don't know.
Need to get them to, that's always been the thing, sense of urgency.
We can talk about that if you want. What is your sense of urgency? When do you want to do something and make a change?
Change is fun, change is fantastic.
And that's what you sell, is change.
Yep.
It's so fun. I'm just going to let you open up with it, okay? We're having fun in here, as you can see. I'm going to let you just do it. I'm not going to say a word. You're going to introduce yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, this is Rocky Balboa.
You have a great face, great voice. You have a great voice. I think you talk.
Got a good radio face, somebody told me. Yeah, somebody said, you look really good on radio.
No, you are.
Well, I've been doing it since '74.
You are really good though. You are. Not everybody is like that. I have a couple of people, you know, but not very many people are. And that's why when we say that, a lot of people when they come and they do this, it's like some people are swimming.
Well, it's that fear of failure, it's a fear of rejection. And you know what? When you have something that you want to give somebody and share with them, it's not right to hold it back.
Yeah, I just think that people just are, they get, when something's live, they just get crazy. And you know, and that's why we did television, when we did that we didn't do it live. Because people would have been blah, 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 blah. Have you ever seen that? You ever watch Jackie Gleason when you were younger?
Oh, yeah.
And he was on a trade show, television show to do a game show, and they turned on a TV thing, and he started live. He was like, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. So welcome back.
Yeah, it's Doc. This is Doc from Hypnotic1, the place where you go to get rid of those fears, phobias, and addictions, and you know what? To build our immune system. Just like Rocky, and if everybody saw one of the Rocky movies, you know what? He fought, he took and trained, he worked out, and we got to do that. We got to do that to get our body and mind and our spirit strong. Because it's just not your body, it's your mind. Your mind controls your body, and your spirit's controlling that. Always give yourself a direction of where to go, what you want, and why you want it. And all of a sudden, you will achieve your goals. And that's what we do at Hypnotic1. We all of a sudden hit that switch. Just like that little lady that come in with me a couple weeks ago. She called me. Now, she hit that switch of, she was depressed. She was overweight. She took off 11 pounds in 2 weeks. I didn't even tell her to quit eating anything. Didn't tell her to go down and work out or exercise. All of a sudden, she just started making changes. And she was depressed. We got her out of depression in a week. My gosh, you know what? Most doctors think, how do you do that without drugs? Because depression's self-induced.
You know, I haven't said this in a long time. And the truth is this, you know, you've been on my show for over 9 years, and I've even had doctors from the Mayo Clinic, remember that? That
Yep.
emailed me, that heard you on the show, and I was like, Doc, I got to talk to you because I have somebody I can't help, and you ended up helping.
That's right, and I've had a lot of cardiologists. You know what? We get people's blood pressure down without the medication. You don't need to take medications on most things. Most things you're taking medication because you won't eat right and exercise right. You won't change your lifestyle a little bit so that you don't have to take it.
We had talked at the break about change, and change is fun. Change is not hard necessarily.
Change
you make
is
it hard.
exciting.
It's exciting.
You know what? It's impossible to be bored when you're changing. You're on top of things. But most people talk themselves out of change. They sit on the couch, oh, that's too hard, that's too hard. I give up my chocolate, I give up this. No, you're not giving up anything. You're achieving something. You're being in control of yourself, and you're using self-discipline, and you feel good. You feel like a winner.
The number to call him direct is 602-547-0446. Doc, you have helped a lot of people in the years that I have known you. But one thing I know is that people tend to be a procrastinator, which he can help.
Everybody procrastinates. One thing out of fear, another thing's out of ambivalence. And sometimes people, when they get a little bit older, they're kind of saying, well, you know what, I've only got a few years to live. I don't want to give up something. Well, get off that. We got a long time to live, but let's live with excitement, fun, pleasure, and good health.
And healthy. That's what I was just going to say. Healthy. It is all about that. And your mind is what's messing you up.
That's right. You know, somebody messed with your mind, then when they quit messing with it, you kept messing with it. And now we're going to turn it around because, you know, it's always more fun to have a teammate. It's always more fun to work with a group. And the thing is I work with people one-on-one. I work with them in a group because when they feel down, all of a sudden we trigger them where they turn on that switch of positive excitement and they move forward.
And everybody loves that feeling. I know we all know what that feels like. Now, I want people to understand that when you talk to Doc, he's going to explain to you what real hypnosis is.
That's right. We're not going to make you squawk like a chicken, bark like a dog, and do all them things that they've done on TV. No, we can do that. We don't. That's not what I do. We take and have you start changing that virus that's in your mind that says, oh, well, I'll do it later. Oh, well, I can't do it at all. Oh, well, that oh, well's gone. And all of a sudden you start waking up in the morning enthusiastic and excited about the new day in front of you. And we're all going to have problems. We're all going to lose some people. We're all going to move on from things. But the thing is, it should be exciting.
His phone number is 602-547-0446. The website is Hypnotic, the number 1.com. He's been doing it for over 30 years. He's got a 98% success rate. He's giving you a 1 hour, it's a consultation that you get that's for free that comes along with the MP3 that you get to play and keep that's going to help you no matter what. So it's a win-win no matter what.
And if you call and set up an appointment right now, we're going to give you the gloves, the latex gloves. We're going to give you the mask. We're going to take and give you the water and the roll of toilet paper. But the thing is we're automatically going to give you the sheet. Even the people that just call in, leave their name and number, we're going to give you the sheet that has everything on it to raise your immune system. And the side effect of that is you usually take off a few pounds if you're overweight.
That number again is 602-547-0446. And the other thing that you've talked about is how each person's individual. That's why you do these individualized consultations that the program meets their needs.
That's right. And the thing is what worked for you 20 years ago or 10 years ago or even 2 years ago may not work for you now. And we got to find out why. We got to find out and put you on the right program and not try to do a quick fix, but do the proper way so that you're better health and you're in control of your life. You have that self-discipline. You have that smile on your face. And I always say this, if you are behind a smile long enough, you'll be in front of a smile soon enough. And that's it. Start smiling. It takes 7 muscles less to smile than it does frown, and it automatically changes the makeup in your system. We got a lot of hormones in our system, even you guys, and we need to get them balanced out. We need to have the positives coming up to the surface. We need to take and give our body the nutrition it needs, and we need to give our mind the nutrition it needs.
And it doesn't matter what it is, and he can help with almost anything.
I haven't ever run against something I haven't been able to help, whether it's depression or irritable bowel syndrome, high blood pressure, white coat syndrome, bedwetting for the kids.
Nail biting, I know you've talked about that.
Hair pulling, hair twisting. It's just...
There's so many things, and here's the thing, is that it is in your mind, and that's what we're doing, is you're taking control of yourself and your mind. And he won't let you fail, and you have a lifetime warranty.
That's right. If you ever, if it's on weight or something like that, if you ever start gaining the weight back, hey, just give me a call. Says, Doc, I need a tune-up. How much is it? No, it's free. Come back in because people's lives change, and all of a sudden they lose focus and they start doing some dumb things. I've had marathon runners that smoked. That's hard to believe, but yeah. And then 4 years later, he called me up. He says, I need to see you again because I started smoking because I was dating a girl who smoked. Wow. And he threw it away very quickly. But the thing is, we can change and go back to dumb things, but most of the people don't. But if they do, I'm always there for them.
I don't like to say this, but the dumbest thing is not to call.
That's it.
It's true. You can really, truly change
Prove me
your
wrong.
life. And I think you've said that before too. Prove him wrong. All you have to do is pick up the phone, give him a call, tell him a little bit about what's going on, and Doc will tell you how he can help you.
I am not going to take anything away from you. If you're an alcoholic, I am not going to take your alcohol away. If you're a smoker, I'm not taking your cigarettes away. If you're a drug addict, I'm not taking your drugs away. But all of a sudden, you will look at them after working with me for a while and go, I don't want it anymore.
And I'll tell you something, it's not even a long time. We had that one gal that was on my show that was listening to you before she came on, and I'll tell you, she cried to me. She was so happy. She had been smoking for like over 40 years, many packs a day, and it changed her life.
Yeah, and they
Sometimes it takes a little help. You need a little help.
and they don't want it again. I've had so many people come in and say, yeah, I quit for 5 years or 10 years, but I thought about it every day that I didn't smoke until finally I got stressed out and I picked them up. Is this going to help me? I said, most definitely, because you've got to return to being a non-smoker.
And here's another thing that we say a lot about, okay? Whenever people go in and talk to Doc, they say the same thing. Why didn't I do this sooner?
And everybody does that. The thing is, because they find out it's so simple, so easy, and it happens so quick, they think, wow, why didn't I do that before?
And all you have to do is pick up the phone and give him a call, and he'll leave a message, and he will call you back. The number is 602-547-0446.
And the great thing about it, when it happens to you, all of a sudden, people in your family want it too. So you got to recommend them. And the referrals you send to me, you're going to make money because I pay you anywhere from $200 to $500 of a referral fee because they're so much easier to work with because they know it works. And it's so much easier for me.
And you know, again, I want to say this to the people out there. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone that you know. Don't forget our kids too. They are reaching out and they're crying out too. They're just as scared as you are. And they also have brains that have been a little bit messed up as well.
Yeah, and the thing is nobody taught parents how to be parents. And we didn't do some of the things right, and we did as good as we could. But then the community raised our kids too, and then the TV raised them too. So we got to get in there before they get old enough where we really have problems. But the thing is, to be the mentor and do it first yourself and show them how easy it is.
We've had children in here and their parents, and they love it. They usually will go from one person to the next. Again, leave them a message, and you can call them at 602-547-0446. His website is hypnotic1.com. Again, 602-547-0446.